3-point forecast on Fox 18.
Quiet weather right now across the area. The satellite loop just has some clouds, mainly on the eastern side of the Mississippi River. A little bit of clearing once you go back into Iowa, and then the rain that we had earlier, now it's exited the area off to the south and east. The good news about that rain and the clouds did keep our real heat wave earlier today fairly brief. Feels like temperatures the past 12 hours, so most of today. Last few hours really not bad at all, upper 70s, lower 80s, but it was before the clouds and the rain moved in here that it was a little bit scorcher type weather at times, middle and upper 90s during early this afternoon. So the heat was here, but it was brief for a time. It's not going to be quite as brief, unfortunately, the next couple of days. 75 degrees right now here in the Quad Cities. Clear skies, you can see looking off to the north and west. Just a little bit of sunlight left as the sun went down a little over a half hour or so ago. Dew points in the upper 60s, so a little bit of moisture there as well, and mostly calm conditions. Temperatures, they're mostly in the low to middle 70s out there, and that's where they'll mostly stay for the rest of tonight. Then the warm-up starts again tomorrow into the upper 90s for highs tomorrow. On Friday probably just a little bit warmer than Thursday tomorrow, and then still pretty hot on Saturday as well. Feels like temperatures, the humidity factored in, quickly moving into the upper 100 to 110 degree range tomorrow on Thursday, on Friday as well, and still pretty hot on Saturday, 100 to 105 more likely, just a little bit cooler if you want to call it that to start off the weekend. Now, of course, there's the complex of thunderstorms that's passed off to our south and east, mainly in downstate parts of Illinois and into Missouri now. We've got clear skies off to our west, but there's another disturbance that'll be forming another thunderstorm complex through the overnight hours tonight. That'll mainly move off to our north, but it could slip just a little bit south late tonight and bring us some areas of rain. Because of that, flash flood watches in effect for mainly our northern counties as we go through later on tonight, mainly along and north of, we'll call it Highway 30 roughly. This is where the potential for 1 to 3 inches of rain is actually possible late tonight and early tomorrow morning. I'll show you what I mean here on Futurecast. Mostly quiet conditions, dry skies through the main part of overnight hours tonight. Early tomorrow morning, the wee hours of tomorrow morning, thunderstorms fire up off to our north, and then these could sag just a little bit further to the south. They'll be dissipating as they move our direction early tomorrow morning, but still the potential for heavy rain further off to the north you go, just because there's so much moisture in the atmosphere. And then we clear the skies out and we start the warm-up tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures tonight, they're in the middle 70s. A chance of a few storms, especially off to the north like we talked about. Otherwise, humid conditions. Tomorrow, those storms will be decaying and dissipating through the early morning hours. The clouds will get out of here eventually, and then the sunshine will really allow the heat to ramp up into the upper 90s. Upper 90s on Friday, upper 90s still on Saturday. Chance of storms later on Saturday and into Sunday. That'll cool us down into the middle 80s, and then we stay in the middle 80s into early next week.
All right, cooling down into the 80s.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It'll be beautiful. You'll love those middle 80s next week, I guarantee it.
All right, Zane, thanks.